Hello friends, welcome to my channel. This is our today's question on LeetCode, and this question is basically daily challenge on 24th August, and the question is text justification. So we will read this question first and we will try to figure out how we can solve this question. So given an array string words and width, max width, format the text such that each line has exactly max width characters and is fully justified. So basically we are having these two things with us: array of string, that is words. So you can see that this is a array of string words and another integer max width. So we are having max width here, and what we have to do, we have to format this string such that each line has exactly this amount of character. So basically each line has this amount of character and this string should be justified. Okay, so what is we will read these two parts. We have two parts here. The line has exactly this amount of character and it is justified. So we will read this for the what is the rule for these two parts. So you should pack your words in a greedy approach, that is pack as many words as you can in each line. Pad extra spaces when necessary so that each line has exactly this much of characters. Okay, so basically we can add this extra spaces, and why would we add this extra spaces? So basically we will add extra spaces in order to get the total number of characters in a line as max width. Okay, also the extra spaces between the words should be distributed as evenly as possible. So let us try to understand it. So we have, let's say, three character strings ABC, DE and FH, and you can see that maximum width is let us say 14. So it is an example, maximum width is 14, and you can see that there are three characters in this first string, two in the second string and two in the third string. So total of 9 characters, and we can have two spaces also, this space and this space. So let us replace this space with dots in order to avoid ambiguity. So we will, you can see that total of 7 and 2 spaces, so total of 9 characters. So we have total 9 characters, and we have to add 5 more characters also. So we have to add 5 more characters. So basically what does it mean? We have to add 5 more spaces. So 5 more spaces. Okay, we have to add 5 more spaces, and you can see that if we have to do this thing evenly. So what does it mean? If this value is 4, if this value is 4, we can add 2 spaces in this gap and 2 spaces in this gap, and we have distributed these spaces evenly. But we have 5, so we have to first add two spaces in both the gaps, and after that what they have told, if it is not possible to divide the spaces evenly between the words, what we can do, the empty slot of left will be assigned more space. So we can add more spaces on the left side. So basically what does it mean? We will just add 2 and 2 spaces on the both the gaps. So 2 spaces here and here and 2 spaces in this gap, and we are left with one more space, and we have to add that space on the left slot. So we will add one more space on this left gap. Okay, so you can see that we got our string. Okay, so this is our first line. Okay, so similarly we have to do for all the lines, and for the last line they have told it should be left justified and no extra spaces should be inserted in between the words. So we have not here to insert spaces between words. We instead, what we will do, we will insert spaces at the last. So again, talking about same example, ABC, DE and FH. So you can see that total of 9 characters, and we have to total of 9 characters and we have to add 5 more characters. So we will add 5 more spaces here. So 1 2 3 4 5. So this is basically for last line, this is for the last line. Okay, so we have to do these things. Okay, so this has to be done for our text in order to format it. Okay, so you can see that these are the inputs, and let us have a closer view for these inputs. So yeah, this is the input, and for this what we will have, we will have two pointers, left and right, and left pointer is denoted with blue color, right pointer is denoted with red color, and we will just move this right pointer on this words, and we will have a string temp, and we will iterate over this words. And what we will do, we will have another string temp2, which is nothing but temp plus words of r. Okay, so basically this r is on 0 initially. Okay, and we are having temp of r. So basically there are three possibilities, three cases we can have for this temp. Okay, so we will discuss all those three cases separately. Okay, so case 1 is that temp2 dot size. Okay, so case 1 is temp2 dot size is equal to max width. Okay, if it is the case, what we can say, we can store this temp2. So we can store the temp2, and what we will do, we will just update the value of temp to empty string, and we will just move further, and we will write l is equal to r, such that the left pointer is on the next on the index, which is equal to r. So we will do this thing. So this was for the first case. I will box it. And talking about the second case is that temp2 dot size is less than max width. Okay, so this is our second case. And for this, what we can have, we can add what we can do, we can write temp is equal to temp2, and we can add extra spaces here. So temp plus is equal to this extra space. Okay, and again what we will do, we will just move further. So I have this case also with me. Talking about the third case, that is temp2 dot size is greater than max width. So in this case, we are not doing anything with this temp2. We will just do some operations with temp, because temp2 is greater than, size of temp2 is greater than max width. So we will just use temp2, and we will just add extra spaces here. So before we do anything on temp, what we will do, we can see that whenever we are on this third case, the previous case should be the second case only, because if we are on first case, we have already updated the value of temp to empty string. Okay, so whenever we are on this third case, we are definitely, our previous case is this case too. And you can see that in this case we have already added an extra space. Okay, so what we will do, we will first remove this extra space. So we will write temp dot pop back, so that the extra space should be removed. And we will have two cases with us, that if temp contains only one string from the words. Okay, and another case is that it has more than one string. Okay, so if we are having only one string, we can simply add characters, we can simply add spaces. So here what we will do, we will simply add spaces in temp to get the size equal to max width. Okay, so we will do the same thing, this same thing. Okay, and if we achieve the size of max width, what we will do, we will just store it. So we will store temp, and will update it to empty string. So temp is equal to this empty string. Okay, and talking about the second case, we have to insert spaces in between the words. So for this, we have to insert spaces in between the words. So basically what we can have, we can have some variables here. So we will just find out total number of spaces that we have to add. So space needed, so space needed will be nothing but size of temp max width minus this size of temp. And we will have gaps, which will be nothing but so gaps will be nothing but what you can see that if we are having three strings here, so we can have total of 2 gaps. So total strings minus 1, because okay, and we have to find total strings. So total string is nothing but, you can see that if our right pointer is somewhere here. Okay, so we can say that if our right pointer is on example, so our temp contain these 3 characters. Okay, So basically temp4 has these 4 characters strings, so temp has these 3 strings. So what we will do, we will just this is our R and this is our L. So the total number of string present in temp will be nothing but these 3 strings, so basically R minus L. So the total strings will be nothing but what I can do, in place of total string, what we can do, we can write R minus L. So I will just write R minus L here, and minus 1 will be as it is. So I will write R minus L minus 1, R minus L minus 1. So this is our total number of gaps, and we have to add these spaces, these extra spaces in these gaps. Okay, so basically what we will do, we will have some variables here, intp, which will be nothing but space needed divide by gaps. Okay, so we have to add first add these spaces in each gap, and again we will have some of the spaces left, so such that you can see that we have one space left. Okay, so those spaces will be nothing but space needed modulo gaps. Okay, so these spaces are left again, and what we have to do, we have to insert these spaces at the from the left gap. So what we will do, we will do something, some kind of operation here. So basically we will have a while loop here. Okay, or we will see this thing in our code part, and yeah, so basically we have to first fill these we have to first add this this number of spaces in between gaps, and for first q gaps we have to add one extra spaces. Okay, so we have to add one extra spaces in each gap for q gaps. Okay, so that's what we have to do here in order to achieve evenly distribution. Okay, even distribution. So this we will do, and after doing all this thing, we will just get our string, and we will just store it. So we will see that part in code, and again for the last part or the last line. So for the last line, what we will do, we will simply add extra spaces in temp to make size equal to max width. Okay, we have to make size equal to max width. Okay, and okay, one more thing that we have to mention in our mind, that if this temp is not containing any word from these words, okay, we will not store that temp. So if temp does not have any string from word, or it is having only spaces, we will not store it, otherwise we will store. So this is the another important thing that we have to consider. So these are some things, some points that we have to keep in our mind while doing the coding part of our question. So I will box these points here, so this one and this one. So let us try to code this question. So yeah, so for this we will have some variables here. Int n is equal to nothing but words dot size, and int l is equal to 0, r is equal to 0. These are our 2 pointers, and vector of string race, which we will return further, and string temp. Okay, and we will have r is less than n. Okay, so basically we are having what we will do, we will have a string temp2. Okay, so temp2 is nothing but temp plus words of r, and we will have 3 cases here. So case 1, so case 1 is nothing but temp2 dot size is equal to max width. Okay, so for this we will use if else statement, and what we will do, we will just store this temp2 in our race. So race dot push back temp2, and we will just update temp to empty string, and we will move on to the next element r plus plus, and l is equal to r. So this was all about our first case that we have already discussed in our discussion part. Talking about our second case, else if the second case is that temp2 dot size is less than max width. So temp2 dot size is less than max width. So for this case, what we can have, what we will do, we will just write temp is equal to temp2. So temp is equal to temp2, and we will add extra space here. We will add one extra space, and we will just move further. So this was our second case. You can see that we have to do these things here. And talking about our third case, so this was our second case, that case 2, size of temp2 is less than max width. Okay, and the third case is that case 3, size of temp2 is greater than max width. Okay, so we will discuss this part in a good way. So we have discussed this part already in a better way. So we will have else if temp2 dot size is greater than max width. Okay, so we will have a string temp3 as this one, and we have already discussed that we have to first pop back this last element, because we have already inserted a space here, and in order to do any kind of operation in temp, we have to remove this extra space. So temp dot pop back. Okay, we will just remove this last space, and we will have what we will have, some variables here that we have discussed here also. So int space needed. So space needed will be nothing but what? It will be nothing but max width minus temp dot size, and int gaps is equal to nothing but, we have discussed here, it is nothing but r minus l minus 1. So r minus l minus 1. So we will have int p is equal to nothing but space needed divide by gaps, and int q is nothing but space needed percentage gaps. Okay, so what we will do, we will just iterate over temp. So for auto ele temp, we will add ele in temp3. So temp3 plus is equal to ele, and if ele is equal to empty space, so if ele is an empty space, what we can have, int t is equal to q, p. We have to retain the value of p, and what we will do, we will use while loop here. So while t minus minus. So for what we have to do, we have whenever we have this extra space with us, we have to add t extra spaces, or p extra spaces. We have to add p extra spaces in each gap. So I will use while loop here, and in order to retain the value of p, we have used t here. So while t minus minus, what we will do, we will just write temp3 plus is equal to an empty space, and whenever this q is greater than 0, what we will do, we will just reduce the value of q, and we will just write temp3 plus is equal to an extra space. Okay, and after that we will push back the temp3. So raise dot push back temp3, and we will update the value of temp to an empty string, and again after doing this, we will write l is equal to r. So this was our third case. And talking about our final case means for last line, you can see that for the last line, we will add extra spaces until the size of this string is equal to max width. So that's what we will do. So while temp dot size is not equal to max width, we will add extra spaces. So we will we will just add extra spaces. So temp plus is equal to those extra spaces, and again I have told that we have to check whether the string is empty or not. If this string contains spaces only, we can say that there is no word any string from these words. So we will check this part also. So we will check if this string has any string from words or not. So for this we will check whether there is any character which is not equal to empty space in it. So for auto ele of temp, okay, so we will have a bool variable here, okay, is equal to 0. So we will iterate over temp, and if ele is not equal to an empty space, we can conclude that there is a string which is coming from words, okay. So we can say that okay is equal to 1, and we will just break this loop. And if we are having okay, we can just push back. What we will do, we will just push back temp here, and we will just return res. So let us see whether the code works or not. Okay, there is some sort of time limit exceeded here, so we will see that where we are doing error. Okay, so this part is correct, r plus plus and l, and else we are doing this thing r plus plus and again so let us try to get the error. So basically when temp2 dot size is greater than max width, we will have temp3 is an empty string, and temp dot pop back we will have space needed is equal to max width minus temp dot size, and gaps is equal to r minus l. This is also true. And again we will iterate over this temp, and temp3 plus is equal to ele, and if ele is equal to empty space, identity is equal to p, and while t minus minus temp3 plus is equal to this extra space, and we will reduce the value of q, and this part is also true. So what is the error? Okay, I got the error. We have to okay, we have to take two cases here also. I may forgot to take these two cases, that if there is only one string and if there is more than one string, so we have to take those two cases here also. So first case is that if only one string is present, so if only one string, so basically if r minus l is equal to 1, okay, so for this case, and for the another case else, okay, so this whole thing will be part of our else, okay. So I will cut all these things, okay, and I will write it in here also in between else, and yeah, okay, so yeah, and we have done for the second part that if we have more than one strings, okay, so we have done for this part. We and for the first part what we will do, you can say that we can simply add spaces up to what point, up to the when to get the size is equal to max width. So what we will do, okay, before doing all these things, I have told earlier that we have to uh, remove the last added space. So basically I will write temp dot pop back here, and temp dot pop back, okay, so we have done here, because we have to remove that extra space, okay, so we have to remove that extra space. So if only one string is present, so what we will do, we will have a while loop here. So while temp dot size is not equal to max width, so what we'll do is just write temp plus is equal to this extra space, and after that what we will do, we will just trace dot pushback temp and write temp is equal to this extra empty string. We will update it, and otherwise we will go on to this case. Okay, and after that we will just write r is equal to l. So let us again see whether the code works or not. So yeah, this time the code is working properly, all the test cases are passing. Let us see for main cases. So you can see that all the cases are passing, and let us try to understood this code again. So basically what we were doing, we were talking about these three cases. So whether temp2 dot size is equal to max width, temp2 dot size is less than max width, and temp2 dot size is greater than max width. So all these three cases are there in each iteration. Okay, so you can see that this case is first case, and we have discussed this case that we have to push back temp2, and we have to update temp2 and empty string, and we have to move to the next element. And otherwise if it is greater than max width, we will get if it is greater than max width, we will just get another we will just write temp is equal to temp2, and we will just add extra empty space, and we will just move further. Otherwise we will just do this thing, because we have to remove extra space from the previous case, and we have again two cases here, and these are the two cases, and this case is done for last line. So hope you understood my solution, and if you like my solution, you can like my video also, and if you want to see some more videos like this, you can subscribe my channel. And if you have any kind of doubt regarding this question, or if you want to share any another method to solve this question, you can write in comment section also, and the code link will be present in description. Thank you.